All right. It's been a while for anybody that been following CTD that we went on live, and on this particular episode, we're gonna be having one of this young entrepreneur back home. So I'm only waiting for him to come online for us to start this particular episode. For everybody that been following, really appreciate. For those that have been reaching out to have the opportunity to go online, we'll definitely reach out to you. And for those that are still trying to reach out to us from email that we're yet to acknowledge your information or get back to you, please just bear with us. There's a lot we're trying to do behind the scene, and with time, we're definitely going to be that particular level that you all want us to be. But on this particular episode, I'm waiting for this young man to come online so we can start this particular Tell It All interview today. Can you be there with me, please? Thank you for everybody that might be joining. Sorry for that. We're about to have another interview of Tell It All with this young, wonderful man. He's an entrepreneur back home in Nigeria. And if I'm right, I think back home in Nigeria now, the time should be 10:11, and here in the United States of America, the time is 3:11. So we really appreciate anybody from America that might be joining us, and to every one of us that might be joining from Nigeria, we totally appreciate. We appreciate the love, and please bear with me while we wait for this wonderful man to definitely join, so that we can start this particular section. And actually, one of the reasons why this wonderful man is having the privilege to come online is just to shed some light to some one of the things that a lot of youth back home in Nigeria are struggling with, and hopefully with his own story, it will touch somebody out there, and hopefully can open more rooms and information about things that people back home in Nigeria are really struggling with. So please bear with me while you come online. And thanks for all the love. Everybody coming online. It's a really big thing, and we totally appreciate all the love, all the emojis. And like I said earlier on, for you guys just joining right now, please, if you reach out to us for this kind of interview and we haven't get back to you, kindly bear with us. And for those that we put on hold, we'll definitely get your interview going like this as soon as possible. So while we're waiting for this young man to come online, please bear with me while we do all those ones. Oh yeah, so we is about to join right now. So kindly, hey, Mr. Mike,
Yes, sorry,
how you doing?
sorry for the delay.
Yeah, it's alright, it's alright.
I think I can
Thank
hear
you
you.
for coming. Can you hear me very well?
Yeah. The
Oh, that's.
environment good.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're totally fine. Thank you very much. So like I said earlier on, for all the fans that might be watching us, that might be listening, this is gonna be the third episode. I would say third section of our Tell It All on Instagram Live, and I have no other person for you that might have known him very well from Nigeria. For me, I know him as Mr. Mike, Mr. Micheal. Mr. Micheal, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming online. Like I said earlier on before you came online, I said we're having this section because me and you have some back conversation about some wonderful things you've been going
plan going on, and the main reason is things that I think everybody is really going through back home, which is the word depression. A lot of people joke about it. A lot of people make fun of it because they feel like it's not real. So I'll be asking you some questions about, yourself, your passion, your dreams, where you are, and your focus, and the main thing why we're here is about how you've been trying to handle your depression. So if you don't mind, can you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself, where everybody that are following us can get to know you. Hey, the signal is messing with us. Jesus. All right.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I got disconnected.
Yeah. I guess it's just Nigerian thing. So that should tell us. Are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Can see me?
Yeah, I can see you. I'll just run through what I asked. So I said, without not saying too much, can you please introduce yourself to everybody watching you and to all our audience back home in Nigeria and the United States?
Okay, my name is Micheal.
Micheal. I'm calling Mr. Micheal. So, Mr. Micheal, if you don't mind me asking you, what do you do actually, being a Nigerian, and people just get to know you more than just your name, if you don't mind?
Yeah. I'm a fashion model and a promoter. I promote businesses and brands, and I also have a magazine business page.
Oh, you have a magazine business page?
Yeah.
So what does your magazine business page does actually? What is it about?
The magazine business page is for like promoting upcoming artists and celebrities, where I get to post their stuff, promote their brands, and possibly them getting more interactions on their page and gaining followers as well.
All right, thank you very much for that. Again, I'm gonna ask you this before I go into the main thing where we hear you. You said you're into modeling. What do you mean by, are you into fashion model, and who have you model for? What's the plan about that?
Yeah, I model for brands like clothing brands.
Advent. Is that a clothing brand in Nigeria or where?
Advent is a clothing brand.
Advent. Yeah. Oh, my bad. So is it a clothing brand in Nigeria or outside Nigeria?
It's a clothing brand in Nigeria.
Oh, so you model for them?
Yes.
Do you plan modeling for maybe international body? Have you tried to make any move on that, or you're just only modeling now for Nigeria?
I plan to do so.
All right, that's cool. So not to waste too much of our time, I want to go into the main thing while we're coming online. Me and you, we met online and you shared some information with me, and that kind of intrigued me to say that I would like to have you to talk about it. And what I will ask you is, what do you mean when you share with me before you come online saying, it's hard for you to manage your depression? Can you talk more about that, and how have you been? What really happened for you to, reach out to somebody like me and acknowledging that you're depressed and there's a lot going on in your life, and just wonder what to know and how you've been struggling with things?
Well, I've been going through a lot. Like depression-wise, like ever since my mom died, like a lot's been happening. I've not been able to like think properly. It's been very, very hard for me. So well, it's just God. But
I'm listening to you.
When she passed away, like it was really, really hard for me. Like a lot of things like went down, like and everything was just on me. I had to do a lot, It affected me like psychologically.
I'm so sorry to hear about your mom being dead. May her soul rest in perfect peace, and may God give you the strength and the power to keep going and not to get tired. But how, if you don't mind me, this might sound stupid, but how do you recognize and how do you know that you're depressed? What are the symptoms you think you have? For anybody that might be out there that might be having the same thing, but they're scared to acknowledge, their flaws or.
I think I couldn't sleep at night because I keep remembering her, because I was really close with her. Like we were very, very close. Like she knows everything about me, my plans. Like she was the reason why I walk or what I'm doing today. She's like the reason. So
wow.
passed
So your
away.
mom has been. Okay, I'm listening to you. Sorry to cut you short.
I couldn't really concentrate. I was drinking because I was like, who will plan with me? Like, who will help me, like, keep going? Like, I became suicidal sometimes, but then I just think about my little sister and my family, and I realized that, okay, there are people that look up to me. It was really, really hard for me. Like, I started
So,
drinking.
so do you still drink or you don't drink anymore?
Well,
Hello,
I
can you hear me?
don't.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of sometimes people comment wrong thing that might take your mind off the conversation, so I kind of put off the comment. So because I really wanted to, go into what you're saying. Back to what you're saying. Are you the breadwinner of your family when you say, your mom is the reason why you're doing all what you're doing? Your mom are part of the reason why you're here now that she's gone.
When my both parents, when they like retired and all that, like I became like a breadwinner.
Wow. So who do you now talk to now with everything you've said? You recognizing you're depressed, you're trying to manage yourself. Your mom is gone. Who do you talk to? How do you manage it? You said you're drinking. Have you stopped drinking, or you still drinking?
At times I do it, at times, but it was worse back then because I wanted to go to a rehab, because I couldn't really concentrate on things I do normally, like it was really, really bad. I couldn't concentrate on anything, and I was all alone. I had no one to talk to, and you know.
But now, so what do you talk to actually? Do you have anybody you talk to, girlfriend, family members? How do you cope with this thing you're going through?
I literally don't have anybody to talk to. I just talk to myself, talk to God. I had to leave my family area, leave where I am, so that I can actually concentrate. Because it
So
was really.
without you not disclosing exactly where you are you now in Lagos or where exactly are you?
Okay, I left where I am and I went to Lagos.
You said what? I didn't hear that. You from
I
where?
left where I used to be and I moved to Lagos.
So now you're in Lagos.
Yeah.
This might sound out of everything we're talking about because I know we're talking about depression and it's a big word because may God give you the strength to come out of it. Have you, when you told me you don't really have anybody you talk to, you still drink once in a while, do you ever try to Google online to see maybe there's any government assisted program that really give rooms for people that are going through depression or something like that while living in Lagos? Or you never tried?
No, I never tried.
Okay, so maybe after this episode, there's some website that I know you could always reach out to that it might be able to help you or something like that. But secondly, the question I want to ask again is, for you being a Nigerian and how things is going on in Nigeria, and you said you're a model, you're the breadwinner of your family, things are really expensive that I know. You're a very young man that have a lot to want to achieve. What would you like to say that you think our government in Nigeria could do better for the youth of nowadays, especially back home in Nigeria?
I think they should create more job opportunities and for the youths, and they should probably pay more. They should build more stores.
I think I lost you again. I think we lost our guest while he comes back online. The reason why we brought this young man reach out to me and we have a conversation about him trying to struggle with depression. And one of the things I said we're going to bring him online to share is things that he has been going through, what he thinks we could do, and hopefully somebody out there might be able to help him. I don't know what happened, but I think he went offline. Maybe the signal kind of went off. Hopefully he comes back online before this section comes to an end. But being here in America and being a man in this particular generation where we live, it is not an easy thing, especially when you're the breadwinner that really take over a lot of things. And having this kind of a young man from Nigeria expressing how he feels, it's not everybody that want to try it. and hopefully him coming on our podcast to really show these things will be an eye opener for the government, for him, and for friends and family that might know him. Hopefully, I'm waiting for him to come back online, and I don't know what really happened. I'm trying to reach out to him to see maybe we can bring him back online. So while we're waiting for him, for anybody that might be listening to this, that might end up watching this after a while, if you're Nigerian, please seek out, talk to somebody. Don't try to harbor your pain. Don't think you got to go through it alone. There's always somebody out there that you can reach out to. And I totally believe there's a lot of websites, there's a lot of private, and there's a lot of, I think, one or two government that have Googled one time like that. That are really out there for people, young people that can reach out to, that if you feel like you're depressed, that they can talk about it. And hopefully they can be able to find one or two things to help you in coming out of whatever you might be going through. But I don't know what it is. I think from what I'm saying, my gentleman that may have him might have lost the signal, and I don't think I will try to give you like 2-3 minutes. Hopefully it's gonna come online. And for anybody that might be listening to us or might be watching this, we really appreciate you. Totally, really, really. Somebody said this shit is always got by fake viewers. Oh, so his network is bad. Hopefully it comes back online as soon as possible. So please kindly bear with us. It's not easy, especially for a young man that came back home. Yeah, may God accept that. So thank you very much for that. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Okay, yeah, I think it's back. Hello?
Sorry, my network. I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, I want you to share what you think we could do. What do you think we can?
I think they should create more, job opportunities for the youths.
From your own hand, what kind of job opportunities do you think you've been in Nigeria? What kind of opportunities do you think Nigerian government can do or create for the youth back home?
More into the digital marketing aspects, because a lot of things are done online now. So I think they should create more opportunities for digital marketing and other areas.
What do you mean? If you don't mind, for people that don't understand digital marketing, is this something you like to? Because there's this thing going on in Nigeria where they feel like
every. Because I'm still learning. I'm still.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Except from that, what else would you like to talk about? Because you're going to be the first young Nigerian person we're having all the way from Nigeria coming on our, Tell It All life, and I'm trying to create a spot where somebody that will come after you will see what we've been able to talk about and share, and they can be able to, emulate and build more from that. So personally, for you having this platform, what is another thing you like to share with the world, with Nigerians, and how do you think, in your own perspective, how you've been struggling and be able to manage your depression? What is that one thing you think somebody can learn from how you approach your own? What have you done?
Prayers, just always pray, talk to God, because I actually have no one to talk to, so it's God that keeps me going. I pray and I talk to God. So it was really hard for me. It has been hard.
When you said it has been hard, is it been hard because of the finances, or is it just been hard being the breadwinner of the family, or just been hard because your mom is gone, or how exactly? When you said it's been hard.
Okay, it has been hard because I don't know how I'm going to put it, but it has been hard based on I would say a little bit of finance, but then it's just as if everything I used to do before, I just couldn't do them anymore.
What do you mean, like the things you do before, but like you can't do it anymore?
The way I work, the reason why I work, all those stuffs, like knowing that my mom was the reason why I always work, you know, and
are you the last born of your family?
No, I'm the firstborn.
Oh, you're the firstborn.
Yeah, so a lot of workload on my head.
I don't know, maybe part of the people that know you, but I can see some people that are telling you the idea for you, which if people you know, I'm gonna tell you like this, sometimes you gotta talk to somebody. And what I mean talk to somebody is not about trying to find a solution to whatever you might be going through. Sometimes we just need a listening ear to express how we feel. Not because they can solve it, but just because expressing how we feel sometimes relieve the kind of heavy weight we carry in our mind. Right now, is a lot of hard things going on in Nigeria. Currency is not even smiling. It's not making anybody to able to live like how they want to live. For the fact that we even have you right now on live, I give you all the credit for that. And what I would tell you from this particular live we have is we do have a couple of people sometimes that voluntarily want to reach out to people in terms of based on whatever we have and those that we've talked to in the past. And I hope this is going to be a one that we can be able to, expatiate more. We might not be able to give you everything you want right now in life, but one thing I could tell you is at least we've been able to give it our audience for people to listen to you, even though the network wasn't helping us back and forth. The last question I would like to ask you before we put this to an end is, what is that thing you think the world needs to know to help your brand or whatever you're doing right now that people don't get to know? That now you have the opportunity, like if I ask you, what do you need me to do to you? Or how can I help you? What is that part you need? What is that thing you want Nigerians to help you?
I have this business page that is out now. It's called Shades Magazine. You can check the page out for Shades Magazine. So
you want to put it in the chat so that people can know the page you're talking about.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, what is the page about, actually?
Okay, the page is about promoting artists, brands. You tell us about your brand. We write a story about your brand and we post it and promote it. And by promoting it, you're also going to gain followers and we'll promote your brand the way you want it.
So if I get you right, is the purpose of your magazine is to create room for people to talk about their business, maybe their artists,
business, promoting upcoming artists, and also artists that are already grown as well. Not just in Nigeria, outside of Nigeria as well.
Do you have anybody outside Nigeria that you are having any collaboration or you're planning to do something like this with that will broaden the opportunity to be more big?
I have someone.
So you have people, and this your page. Are you the one managing it, or you're working with somebody that help you to manage your page? And in terms of people can get to know exactly.
I manage it, yeah.
I'm also. Is it a sole a business, or you have people working under you that that are really really helping to expand this magazine?
It's just starting right now. It's just starting.
Just starting.
Yeah. So with time, I might have people working on them.
All right. I think I've been able to pin the magazine, and people could check it out. What I will tell you is I'll use my own personal life just to share this with you. One thing I know for sure is for every problem that my challenges, I don't believe there's problem. I believe there's challenges. Because once I put a problem into it, I feel like it's too much for us. But when it says challenges, that means we'll definitely overcome it. So for anything you might be going through, don't let it get over you. You can always reach out to us in any way we can help, in any way we can, assist or try to help your brand or you yourself getting connected with other people from here. And like I said, you're the first person we're doing this with. Hopefully we'll have more, youth from Nigeria that would like to have a platform where they can express what they're doing. And if they are qualified enough for us to put them on live, we'll definitely do that. So, Mr. Micheal, it's nice having you. It's a privilege talking to you from all the way from Houston, Texas. And I will indulge you, like I said, after this particular live, I will definitely, send you some website that you can reach out to people that I know Nigerian have and some private organization back home. Not because they can solve your problem, but you definitely need somebody you could talk with. And when I mean talk with, it's just in terms of, shedding light on some things you might think you understand. From what I've seen and what you've shared with me before we came online, you have a very bright future. Don't let the situation of Nigeria now to get hold of you by, losing your faith in what you want to become. And even though your mom is not alive no more, I believe our soul is definitely watching over you. And sky is a stepping stone for people like you that believe in themselves to go hard on their dreams. So I thank you for coming online. It's a privilege having you. Stay happy, stay blessed, please. I can tell some people are really saying something in the comment section. Try to reach out to them. It is not too bad for you to express how you feel. I know being a man is hard in this world, especially from Nigeria. We're trying not to express how we feel. But please, express how you feel to somebody that you entrust so much that can share something with you that will leave you praying. Thank you. Stay happy. And to all our fans, really appreciate you. And Mr. Micheal, please, find somebody you can talk with. And it's a privilege I have you in this particular episode section. And tell it all I've been able to share some things that I've not been in Nigeria for almost like 2.5 years. So you sharing this thing kind of gave me another edge of how things are going on back home. So thank you until fine to have you again. Who knows? We might be having you when you want to launch your magazine. We might be the one that will talk about it. But still then, stay blessed and stay happy. And thank you very much. All right.